How would you like to spend a night stranded in the Pine Barrens? Well, that's exactly what's happened to people at NJ Transit tonight, and we're going to talk about that because my colleague Charlton from Passengers United has allowed me to share some clips of what is going on with NJ Transit tonight. It is a mess on the 319 route, and you know, I've spoken about this. The 319 route is overcrowded. They don't have enough service on it. The ridership has increased a lot. My last experience there, I had a video. I don't know if I ever uploaded it, but there was a long line for the 319 bus, and there were people actually that we had to wind up leaving. Ridership is exploding on the 319. Literally, I got here. This is where the line was, 9:05. So look, people coming, like loads of people coming every little bit. Now I bus every half an hour. It's not off. Just take a look at the line behind me. So that is what we're going through right here on 319. So the 319, 137 route on New Jersey Transit is like, ridership has quadrupled over the past couple of years. Yeah, quadrupled amount of ridership. Not everybody's going to be able to get on this bus. I don't know if they're going to get another one, so we'll see if we're going to have to wait for the next bus. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at the people that came in behind her. Not everybody's going to be able to get on. So this route needs to run every 15 minutes now. Every 15 minutes.
We had a full bus last time I took it. I don't know what I did with that clip. But if I have it, I'll put it in the video if I can find it. But anyway, yes, so people are stranded in New Jersey tonight, trying to get back to the city because there's a lot of missing runs. This is not totally New Jersey Transit's fault. It is Greyhound's fault because what's going on is the Greyhound is not has a lot of missing runs out of Atlantic City, between Atlantic City and New York, and people are filling up the NJ Transit buses. All right, so this is a video from my colleague.
All right, everyone. Good evening. This is Passengers United here at the.
And this is at Atlantic City bus terminal. All right, that bus you see there is not the 319. 319 actually stops all the way down there. So this is a very long line here, complete chaos here at Atlantic City.
Atlantic City bus terminal, and
the Atlantic City crowd is rowdy. That's if you've ridden that route, you know.
Guys, they should have the 319 running all night. This is what happens when you have a combination of Greyhound cancellations. You have a combination of everyone leaving the casino at the same time, and this is what you get: overcrowding on the 319 bus. So yeah, this bus is packed, and all these people are waiting. This is the biggest line I've ever seen for the 319. I've never seen this line like this, especially for the 12 o'clock bus. And I told Kevin Corbett, I told the NG Transit Board, they need a bus running every hour, but they didn't listen to us. And a busy weekend like this, I think people are heading back because of the fireworks tomorrow in New York. So everyone wants to get home, which makes sense. But this is the crowding. And so this bus will probably be packed to the grills. But this is what you get with NG Transit. And the trains cut off after a certain time. You know, I wish I would just take the train, guys. Train is so much better than dealing with the bus. But unfortunately, the trains don't run. 319, line's right behind here. So, it's chaos. Some people are waiting for other buses. Some people are waiting for the 319. But look at this.
I mean, look at that line.
I'm right behind.
So this belligerent guy, maybe drunk, gets behind Charlton, harasses him. You see that in there's two
Yes,
clips
all
to this video
319.
here.
This guy got me sitting inside. I've been here for 3 hours.
Look at that. Do you see how long that line is? Do you see how long that line is? That's just chaos right there. That's just chaos. I mean, they should have at least 2 or 3 buses. They should have an NJ Transit dispatcher there, radioing Egg Harbor Township yard is not that far away, and they could get 2 extra buses at least. They should have some extra buses on standby. There is absolutely no excuse for this.
So now everyone's gonna fight. It looks like everyone's gonna try to raid this bus, and I might have to stand up. But Pine Power LI was right on the money. When Pine Power
Yeah, you see that rowdy person? This is what I mean. You get a rowdy crowd over there.
LI said,
Everybody here for 319.
So
Yep.
I'm not gonna make it, right?
Yes, you are.
yeah, right behind me. Thank you. 319 to New York.
This is some bullshit, man.
Yep.
That's the drunk guy basically talking. It's just craziness. It's just craziness. So you'll see in another clip here. You see all these people here, and a lot of these people got left. So a lot of people got.
Oh,
It
when the
looks
bus
like
comes.
there's a situation going on. NG Transit Police are here now.
So the police have now arrived. NJ Transit police have arrived for crowd control, but they don't really do much to, have any order. And the line, as you see, it's not a single file line. People are trying to cut in front of each other. It's crazy.
Now, because they know I'm here.
That's my fault.
So-
I'm just sitting there, and
This
then
is NJ Transit.
I said, you know what? Let me ask. Because you know what? I've been here too long. Now
So-
I got 80 people in front of me, and I'm probably not gonna get a bus ticket.
So NG Transit Police are here. This is the situation, guys. Take a look at this. I will give them props for being here, because if they were not here, this would be even worse. This guy claims he's been waiting for the bus since 9:30, guys. But here they come.
It's supposed
So,
to be every half an
This is
hour.
them. So,
So you have people who are drunk.
What? What does that even mean? 12:30.
so
They
this
ain't
is the
even at 12:30
situation.
bus out.
There was misleading information that there would be a 12:30 bus, but all that is a 559 to Lakewood, which is the local route, which takes forever, and then you have to wait at Lakewood for a bus for another hour.
This time of the year, when there's going to be accidents and all that.
So people are. This is because of Greyhound. This is because of Greyhound. All right, you go to Greyhound here. Hound. It's because of this company. All right here. This company is a disaster. Greyhound. They are a book a trip. They don't even have buses to fill runs. There's so many runs that are going missing. It's ridiculous, and it's to the point where, after what I saw today, I think that NJ Transit should take over all Greyhound service in New Jersey.
So we in the back of the line.
Oh, sure. How do they know the difference between 12:30 and 12? That's my question. Since we all got the same color ticket.
I hear you. So I think the police are trying to get us a bus for 12:30. I think.
No, that's not what's happening, unfortunately.
I think they're trying. Normally, there's
Maybe
only
they're
at 12
trying, but
o'clock.
they're not-
12
they're
o'clock's
saying
supposed
no.
to be the last bus. But
At 12 o'clock is the
Oh,
last
you
bus.
really helped us with 5 people when it's fucking
so
100.
that's what's going on here.
You really did us a favor. That's some bullshit. We all got the same color tickets.
So somebody's
So
drunk. You
yep,
can
the
hear
cops are here. The police have their hands
not doing
full,
anything
guys.
right
I
now.
gotta. But NG Transit, they should have a dispatcher here. And what they should do is have the lines and have everything queued.
You should have a
You
dispatcher
know,
and
but
have
again, they don't do
another
that,
bus.
and this is what happens.
No, but you don't understand. It didn't come. I've been sitting there. I fell asleep.
Oh, then whose fault am I? Yours? Or these people?
I don't know. You tell me. No, how's it mine? When they
So the
said,
people, did we sing you a lullaby?
did they announce it? Did they announce it?
They don't announce it.
No. He said I asked the guy. He said he announces it. So please, out of all due respect, just go easy on me, all right? Because I'm not trying to hear that. All right, let's.
We think there's going to be a 12:30 bus. That's what the cops are saying. They might add an extra bus.
Because I've been here since 9:30.
Somebody's waiting there since 9:30. Okay. So he's probably waiting for a Greyhound bus that never showed up.
What time you got here? 15 minutes ago and you talking shit? You are talking shit.
This is the guy starting him.
You are talking shit. Get the one down here at 9:30.
Excuse me, your question. Is there going to be a 12:30 bus?
Here comes the 319. That bus is over there.
It's all over there.
I guarantee you, this cop, man, get the fuck out of here with that.
It's coming.
Go home with your hard rock shit. Keep it quiet.
A drunk guy that's harassing Charlton.
And I don't want to even go.
Shouldn't even be allowed on the bus. They let him on the
You're
bus.
being rude, and I'm upset.
So you're supposed to be
Stop
behind me,
being
sir.
rude.
Thank you so
Trying
much.
to be helpful.
Why? Am I on fucking? Am I on?
You're being very rude to everyone, sir. So
Man, shut the
thank you.
fuck up before I punch you out in front of the cops. How about that?
Right in front of the police.
He's threatening to punch people in the face. This guy. He was harassing these two ladies over here. I just heard him using profanity to them.
No violence. Got love for everybody.
Yo, bro, you're talking to me. I don't want to talk to you, bro. I just want to get home.
So no one's talking to
I've
you,
been here
but
for 2 hours.
so
He's the
you were
one
being
that's-
rude to these two
I'm
ladies.
not
I don't
talking to
appreciate
you.
it.
Take the bus. Take the bus.
You ignore him. You ignore him.
Yeah.
That's
No, no,
it.
I-
You
no,
both
no.
want to get on the bus?
Yeah.
Okay, then stop.
Thank
Sir.
That's it.
But he
I
was
didn't- I get
cursing.
it.
He was
That's
using
fine.
profanity.
I didn't say a word.
Right.
I don't
I
care
swear
what
to
happened
my
before.
mother. I swear to my mother.
Don't talk to
Right.
him. You don't talk to him. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All
but-
right?
And that's the truth.
So you see, this is the situation. The cops, I can't believe they're not helping. So I'll report this to Kevin Corbett.
Yeah, it's
not
got to
happy.
be reported to NJ Transit.
I mean,
This
they should be queuing everyone single file in the line,
it's just a
but they're not
mess.
doing that. So
So here comes the bus. I'm sure it's going to be running a little late today. So it's just a huge mess here. And he already told me the bus was full, so when they got to Tom's River, they couldn't take in too many people. I think a few people got off, but they had to leave about 4 or 5 people at Tom's River and strand them there. There's just no organization. They should have another bus there. There's no... They have a bunch of buses laying over. Can't they pull one of those other buses off?
I want to ask you guys: were y'all waiting for the 9:30 and the 9:30 bus didn't show up?
No, we just got here.
Okay.
We knew what was
It's 10 o'clock. It's at 10 o'clock.
Right.
So it was a 10 o'clock bus that didn't show up.
I think everybody just waited to leave.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's an NJ Transit bus that didn't show up or a Greyhound bus that's talking about. Probably Greyhound. Governor Phil Murphy really needs to be aware of this mess.
But
Do
I have a
something
question
about
for
it.
you. Are they going to add a 12:30 bus in case it gets crowded? Are they going to add a 12:30 bus?
No.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, 5.
I thought 12 o'clock was the last bus.
There's a 12:30 bus that brings you to Lakewood.
Right.
And at Lakewood, you get on a bus to the city.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
a long way. You don't want to go there. Lakewood is not safe at that hour at night.
I've been here since 9, bro.
Okay.
They told me they were allowed to. They never did.
Now listen.
So this is the situation, guys. The cops, they should have queued this line better, not
This
have
is a
people
mess.
like this. So I'm definitely complaining to Kevin Corbett about this on
Yeah.
Tuesday. Not happy about this at all.
What a mess. When I see other buses there, can't they be pulled off? I mean, it would be bad to pull a bus off another run. But if it's like a local run that's not carrying many people and there's another bus in an hour, I would just pull that bus off. Have it sent it to New York. Well, they're not doing that.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second.
They're getting on the bus, and then somebody tries to cut in front of them.
Now look at this, how crazy this is.
This is just a mess. It's just totally inexcusable, okay, Transit. Totally inexcusable. And they can't accept standees, so it's the seats are full, that's it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you good.
Excuse me, please. Thank you.
Five left. That's it. Hold on, one second.
I don't know what's going on over there. It says standee
So this is
cap
what
10.
happens, guys.
So they can have
And I'm going to
standees on
send this
there.
to Kevin Corbett.
So I don't know why they're
happy
not
about this at all.
We should have taken standees on that bus. It's the last bus. I'm sorry, but
That's going anywhere right now, right? It will, sure. Yeah. What time you scheduled to leave?
But is there a connecting bus to New York from Lakewood?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because I don't think there is.
I looked it up before, but
You did? Okay. No, because I just don't want to be stranded in Lakewood, and then we all have a unified ticket. That's why. Will our ticket be accepted on the other bus? That's the problem. Okay. But I'll speak to Kevin Corbett about this on Tuesday, and I'll make sure they have to add more buses.
thanks, Charlton. They really do something about this. This is a
Yeah.
huge
Oh yeah, I
mess.
know them. I'm glad I'm out here, seeing this.
See, it clearly says on the side of the bus, standee cap 10. So they can take 10 standees.
leave the 559 to Lakewood.
But he told me that they weren't taking
Okay.
anyone standing.
2:34, and then it come. Wow, it's an hour wait though. 3:39. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll look at the schedules. I'll show you what happened. That bus is sure is running very late.
We already have a bus ticket to go. How long do
Huh? Okay.
Back underneath. Back underneath. Underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, sit then. Yeah, open there, brother.
Thank you.
What a mess. His bus is full. He's getting like one of the last seats on it.
I would want to sit there, but you don't mind, right? Because it's okay.
What a mess.
You want to sit? Yeah, ma'am. I'm sorry. It's okay. You don't mind, right? Don't worry. I'll just squeeze, and I'm thinner. That's why I picked that seat. Give me 1 second. I got you. Give me a minute. Okay, go ahead. Fit in. I got you.
Yeah, that guy threatened him there on the bus. Nobody did anything. Okay, so we have the 319 schedule before us, and you'll see what the problem is, right? And they already increased service on this route. You know, you can see it's hourly on the weekdays. even some half-hourly service at certain times coming from New York. This is coming from New York, and then this is on Saturday. You can see hourly service, and there's some half-hourly service, and even some more frequent service. But the problem is, I think it's going back from Atlantic City. It's even worse. So let's go to the to New York section. All right, here's where the problems start. All right, this is a problem. So they don't have hourly service. After 7 o'clock, it's every hour and a half. So 8:30. And then they have another bus at 9 at least. Though somebody's saying a 9 o'clock bus didn't show up. I don't know if they're talking about Greyhound or not. Actually, are we looking at weekdays here? No, we're looking at Sundays. Okay, so there was a Sunday schedule, I believe, tonight. All right, so and then 12 o'clock. That's the last bus out. Is 12 o'clock. That's the last one. So 10:30, 12. You can see what the problem is. They really do need to have at least an hourly service, if not even every half an hour, because of all these missing Greyhound runs. Well, the 9 o'clock run actually doesn't go to the city. It goes to Jersey City. So, yeah. So here's the thing. 8:30, and then you got a 2-hour gap in buses to New York after 8:30. 9 o'clock, that just goes to... And I'm wondering if they were able to pick up anyone at Little Egg Harbor, or they even stopped there, because it shows Little Egg Harbor on the schedule. I bet they didn't even bother stopping there because they were full. Yeah, that would be bad, because there's another stop at Little Egg Harbor. If you go down here, they added this park and ride. I think where is it? It's down here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's here. So there's a park and ride right around here that they added. Yeah, here we go. So probably a whole bunch of people. Some people might have been stranded over here in the middle of nowhere, perhaps. What a mess, though. So yeah, so this is the problem. They don't have enough service on this route. That's clear. So you'd really have to spend another 4 hours in Atlantic City, because then the next bus is at 4:15. After that, they have a bus at 4:15 in the morning. But this bus really used to run all night, as far as I'm concerned. This is the Saturday schedule. Similar here with the Saturday schedule. All right. But they don't have enough buses on this route. They need more service. 319 is very overcrowded. So what they were suggesting, what he was asking was if there was another bus or not. And there is. And what he would have had to do, if you missed that bus, you would have to take the 559. All right, so we're going to view the 559 bus here. All right, you'd have to take this from Atlantic City. This route, ironically, this is the funny thing. This route runs all night. Well, the 319 does not run all night. That's kind of messed up. But if I had to go live in New Jersey, and I was, this would be my main bus here along Route 9. So he would have to get the 12:30. They actually have a 12 o'clock bus out of Atlantic City that runs to Lakewood as well, according to this. This is the Saturday schedule, so let's get the Sunday schedule. There is a 12 o'clock bus listed on the Sunday schedule, too, by the way. I didn't see that one there, interestingly enough. There's a mosquito in here. Get out of here. 12:30. Yeah, so we'd have to take the 12:30. Gets to Lakewood at 2:34. So look at how long that takes. It's a local ride down Route 9 through all the towns on the Jersey Shore, basically, up to Lakewood. All right. And, yeah, they clearly do need more buses on that 319. They have all-night service on the 559. So they really should have all-night service on the 319. That's really what they need. So he would have had to take that, and then he gets to Lakewood at 2:34. And for those people who didn't make it on that bus, that's possibly what they would have had to do. They get to Lakewood at 2:34, and then they have to transfer, and then wait for the 139 bus to take them the rest of the way to New York. So I'll put that up here. 139. And they would have to rely on the 139, which, let's see, to New York on a Sunday. Because this bus does run all night, I think. Let's see. Sunday, it's to Lakewood. All right, so we're going the other way. We're going to New York on a Sunday. So that's this column right here. Yeah. They're actually just miss. They might. Yeah, they probably might have just missed. No, they would have had to wait. He would have had to wait till 3:39. Yeah, he would have waited an hour in Lakewood, and then not get into the city until 5 o'clock, 5 in the morning, because that's also a local route. So, what a mess, NJ Transit. You know, I mean, they do listen to us, so hopefully they will fix this. Now, there is also the 137 route, and if you're coming from Toms River, fortunately, that does provide additional service for you between New York. And after seeing what I dealt with on the 319 last, you got to take the 137 trips because if you don't, it's a mess. All right, so the 137 trips are the ones that don't go to Atlantic City. They just travel between Toms River and New York. All right. So on the weekends, you see half-hourly service coming out of New York. You see every other one is a 319. Take that 137. That's the one you take. And then going back on a Sunday, for instance, I think last time I went down to Jersey, it was on a Sunday, and I took the 137 going back, and it was a lot better. I took the 137 trip at, I think it was 6:30. I think it was 6:30. I'm not sure. It was 6:30. I think it was 6:30. I took the 137 trip at 6:30, and this trip's a lot. This trip here starts at Island Beach, but you can see here's some 137 trips. Here's a 137 trip at 7:30, but then after that it's a 319. So if you miss the 7:30, then the next trip's a 319 at 8 o'clock, and then it's another hour, 9 o'clock, and then if you miss that, actually no, 8 o'clock, and then if you miss that, you got to wait till 9:30. So this is the problem. They don't have enough 319 service. Luckily, you do have a 137 at 10 o'clock, and then 319 at 11:30, and then that last 319 there at 1. So they really do need more than 319 services. The 137 service is good, but they need more 319 services going to Atlantic City at least once an hour in the middle of the night and every half an hour at the busier times. But they clearly do need to increase service on this route. And if it's a shortage, then it might have to get taken away from another route. As far as what route that service could come out of, I don't know at this point. You'd have to look at some of the routes that come out of Egg Harbor Township. He showed a 552 there. It looked like hardly anyone got on that 552. So that goes to Atlantic City and Cape May. Okay, so this is the route, the other bus you saw there in the video. And I bet this runs all night. Let's see. Yes, it does. So that bus runs all night going to Cape May, but nothing going to New York. This is the problem that they have. So that bus you saw pulling out to Cape May, 12:42 on the schedule. So there must have been another. Okay, it was probably the 11:45. Oh, that's Saturday. So yeah, it was the 11:45 trip. All right, so they have an 11:45 trip and a 12:42. So what they could do, really, I don't see why they need service all night going to Cape May. Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't ride those buses, so I can't say for sure. But they're going to have to figure something out at NJ Transit to get more buses on the road in the middle of the night. Either I don't know if it's a shortage of equipment or a shortage of drivers, but they really do need more buses on that route in the middle of the night. The 319 should definitely be. I mean, I didn't know that this route ran all night. I know the 559 runs all night, but they do have routes that run all night, and the 319 must be one of them. That is for sure. So that is going to be it for this video. Again, people stranded probably in New Jersey. My friend was lucky he wasn't stranded in New Jersey, but this is something that I need to think about when I go to New Jersey to visit, because definitely want to make sure you get on in those 137s, because if you don't, you could be left stranded. And if not, just dealing with a really rowdy, unpleasant crowd. I mean, they smell like weed, they're drunk. You got a lot of lowlifes going to Atlantic City, unfortunately. So you try to get those buses that just go between Toms River and Manhattan. It's a much better crowd on that route versus the ones that go to Atlantic City, which is like ghetto fabulous. And, we're going to Jersey to escape the ghetto. We don't want to deal with more of it. But, yeah, here we go. Here we are at Toms River here. And again, this
This thing here, this is only open rush hours only. They don't even. This is like ridiculous. This thing here used to have a nice place to wait and use the restroom, but ever since the pandemic, it's very limited hours, and they never restored the hours, which is pathetic. So there's a bus sitting right there, but that's gonna be it. So be glad you're not stranded in New Jersey tonight. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.